In this video, I'll be experiencing how big game hunting works in Africa.
I've got eyes on one.
And I'll be tasting rare animal proteins few have experienced before.
The tradition in South Africa that if you shoot your first animal, you got to eat this of that animal raw.
I should have shot a guinea fowl.
But first, let's back up. Big game hunting in Africa is nothing short of controversial, conjuring images of well-to-do hobbyists taking an animal's life in exchange for a head mount. Some claim it's cruel, that it's wasteful, or that it reduces animal populations. Yet every year, thousands of hunters fly to South Africa to partake in one of these hunts. Today, I'm on a mission to learn how this industry works, and I'm doing it from the inside.
We're looking for a male that's just traveling alone.
Yes.
I thought I would be shooting into a big pack and then just hoping for the best.
Getting my hands dirty, doing what some hunters pay tens of thousands of dollars to experience.
I see one up there. Is that the one?
In the end, I'll sample some of the most uncommon game meats you can find here.
Oh, wow. I've never smelled any food like this before.
But before that,
Good morning.
Morning.
breakfast.
What do we got here?
What does it look like?
It looks like sausage.
Well, this is actually the same as boerewors, but this is the smoked porks.
Most boerewors these days are made from beef, but for hunters with access to game meat, the sausage-making possibilities are endless.
Is it wild boar?
It's actually a crossbreed between a wild boar and the Duroc pig breed, but we kind of put them together with a big black.
Menage a trois. That sounds like 3 pigs.
Yeah, that's right. We use salami spice inside this pork sausage, and then we smoke it, and it comes out like this.
In the skillet, add sausage, smoked pork belly, and potatoes. Saute and dive in.
This pork belly looks stunning. It's so crispy, and I like how you cut it real thin. Really good texture. It's very dense but crunchy, kind of sweet. And that's just the pork belly. This is the sausage here. Oh yeah. It's interesting because a lot of the sausage I've had here so far has been either like sheep or beef. It seems like there's several people who don't eat pork.
That is. Pork only really became more familiar the last few years because red meat being very expensive in South Africa. So a lot of guys went and started eating pork. But this is free-range pork, and that also makes a huge difference.
That's delicious.
I'm gonna need a nap.
Yeah. I mean, this is really heavy.
Yep.
Sitting next to me, my high school buddy Greg. He's obsessed with hunting deer, turkey, ducks, pretty much anything. So I've invited him to South Africa to witness hunting on a whole nother level.
I'm so curious how things work here. My only experience being in places like this would be like in Tanzania in the Serengeti, where I went on safari and you get to look at the animals, but you definitely cannot shoot them. Here, this is a private game reserve.
That's right.
What does that mean and how is that different?
These brothers, Philip and Hendrik, are the owners of Bejani Game Reserve. They'll be guiding me through my journey here and providing insight on the big business that is the game reserve hunting industry.
The difference is that the nature reserve is left as it is in its natural stance. And game reserve is what we have here, we kind of do commercially. So it's 3 legs in a game reserve. You have commercial hunting, and then you have the ecotourism side. You know, you have people coming here, staying over, go out in the veld, see the game, and then also then the meat processing is the 3rd leg, where we take the meat, we put it through our slaughterhouse, and we sell it. So nothing of it gets wasted. It goes into the community, it goes into the economy of what we have, and what's keeping this thriving.
I mean, it's sustainable farming.
Absolutely. We call it conservation through utilization.
Before we wrap up breakfast, I must ask you, I need you to explain to me why I'm not a terrible person for hunting a zebra.
Commercial hunting, put simply, you own an animal, I pay money to hunt it.
This is part of management. You know, Mother Nature is much crueler than any human. I mean, if it gets dry, there's no food, that animal dies. So we have to look at the numbers we have and control those numbers.
In that sense, the hunter is fulfilling the same role that a pride of lions would in nature.
Now, what we normally do is you'll shoot the older ones.
Yeah, the stallion that's been kicked out of the group of zebra, and they won't ever accept him again back into the group.
Good, I like this metaphor. Hey, if you're an outcast, it's okay, someone will come murder you.
Yeah, lonely? Not for long.
South African hunting regulations state all non-residents must be joined by a licensed PH or professional hunter. That is Hendrik's role.
So we're on our way to a camp where we're gonna hunt a mountain zebra. We call it a quagga.
Is this whole game reserve fenced in?
It is. I know a lot of people don't like fences, but you know, it's all about management at the end of the day.
Some claim fences like these mean the animals have no ability to escape, thus taking the sport out of the hunt. But here, this plot is a little more than 3 miles by 5 miles, full of hills, rocks, foliage, and trees.
The person who owns this land, do they own all the animals on the land?
Yes, we do, yeah.
Wow.
Layers of fencing keep the animals inside, and unwanted animals, like jackals, on the outside.
How do you know if you're shooting too many animals?
So what you do is you get a helicopter in, say, every 5 years, and you do a head count on the animals and make sure you can get your numbers right for the next hunting season. We won't hunt them if not a lot of them populated on the property.
So it's an ongoing balance.
It is an ongoing balance.
Today, I'm hunting a zebra because of their large population here, but also, if I'm honest, I've always been curious how zebra meat tastes, and soon, I'm gonna find out. This is the mountain range of the Groot River Valley on the west side of Eastern Cape, a semi-arid grassland. It's beautiful, it's breathtaking, and I don't see any zebras.
What do you think?
Well, they're not here in this open plain area, so I think they moved up. We're gonna cut through that little valley there and we're gonna walk around the hill and see if we can spot them at the back there.
All right, what's your hope meter at?
Out of 10, 4.
That's pretty rough, but higher than mine usually is.
Hunting a zebra is a game of spotting and stalking.
This area is not flat at all, so there could be zebras hiding anywhere amongst these bushes here.
If they're in open terrain,
I can see one.
the stalk could be impossible, as they have excellent eyesight, and they're always watching their back for predators. Our large hunting party is working against us. Time to change strategies.
Have you ever used a drone to drive the animals somewhere?
No, let's try the old-fashioned way first.
Avril, an experienced Khoisan tracker, will move up the hill to get a better look, while all of us head to the valley.
Wat maak hulle van?
If he spots a group of zebra, Avril will try to push them our way.
Oh my god. We spotted 4 zebra. We're trying to track them down. Right now they're too far away to shoot.
This is the Cape Mountain zebra, the smallest of all existing zebra species. They habitate only in certain mountainous regions of South Africa's Western and Eastern Cape provinces.
They definitely are aware of us. And he said they're very skittish. They're moving around constantly.
Wind direction is critical. If the wind is pushing your scent toward the animal, they'll get spooked. If they sense any sign of danger,
I see antelope.
even from other game species, they'll run, moving with the crowd.
Oh, he's so far.
But if you're patient enough, you may have the chance to close the gap. Avril, the tracker, checks in. He spotted a small group that's about to come our way.
Oh, there it is. Top of the shoulder and squeeze it.
Shot placement for a zebra is easy to recognize. Follow their front leg up to where you see an inverted V. That's the spot. A clean shot there will rip through the animal's vitals, putting it down almost immediately, with as little pain as possible. That is the goal.
Take your time. This is a very far shot for me. That should be enough. Sorry, I feel like I'm squeezing and it's just like not going. Okay, it's moving now. It's so tiny in my scalp, I can hardly freaking see it. And now I'm like shaking, trying to shoot it, trying to breathe, trying to squeeze the trigger, and like the trigger's not squeezing, and I'm getting more and more shaky. It's still there, right? It's still there. Okay, let me find it. They're very unpredictable. Should I go for it? Take it. Right on the shoulder, yeah.
From about 250 yards, I take aim, I breathe in, I breathe out slowly, and I squeeze the trigger.
Looks like a good shot. That looks like a very good shot.
He's behind that tree.
Okay, let's just move.
Yeah, okay.
The exhilaration of a hit is undeniable, but my shot was off, missing the vitals and breaking the animal's front leg. A sense of guilt and duty creep over me as I aim to finish the job.
You gonna pop out?
Yeah, there we go. That's better. He's gonna go down. Yeah, man.
He's on his back, kicking his feet.
It's down?
He's down. Good job, man.
That was crazy. He just chased down a zebra in Africa.
Oh my God.
That's pretty nuts.
That was like really, like exhilarating is the only word I can think of, because every single moment just like trying to track it, hide behind bushes. And then finally we got it. A little jittery, a little shaky, but my first feeling hitting it, it's like equal parts feeling accomplished and then feeling guilty because I just want to finish it, you know? So the poor guy is probably almost dead now.
Holy cow, man.
Fully dead.
Oh, beautiful shot, man.
It looks like the first shot just broke its leg.
Yeah, it was a little bit too low. Second shot's almost on the V.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
A little nervous on the first one and then
the
a little more
second one.
solid on the second one. Wow.
Well, congratulations. It's a beautiful animal.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Thank you, Zebra, for your life. This is incredible and you will not go to waste.
Every part of the zebra will be utilized. Its skin is carefully removed. It'll be used to make a rug or other upholstery. The meat and organs are sectioned up. Front quarters, hind quarters, ribs, tenderloins. Some will hang and some will brine overnight. Today we're taking a break from hunting and enjoying the treasures this animal offers. Philip and his wife Adriana will prepare zebra meat in 4 very different ways. First up, a combination of the wild and the west, a zebra burger, with patties made of minced zebra meat, seasoned with salt, pepper, and local 6-gun seasoning. Grill on a skillet until the edges are brown and the juices start to accumulate. Now for the burger build. Spread butter on both buns, then tomatoes, pickles, and a zebra patty topped with a slice of cheese.
I love this touch right here. What is this, porcupine
quill that's keeping it together.
It's very unique looking. Well, hold on. Is that a bun or a pancake? What's going on the outside?
It's like a bun pancake.
This is a fat patty right here. Pickles, tomato, cheese. I think we should try it out.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Tasty. Oh, wow. Really a neutral flavor. It's slightly beefy. It's a dark meat, dark red, well seasoned. I like it because it's a burger, but I can taste the meat still. I also like the little pancakes on the outside. That's unique for me, but I enjoy it very much. Oh man, not gamey at all, but still really juicy, succulent, cooked maybe about medium. Awesome. What about this little guy? This guy's looking desperate right now. He's like, there's no way they don't drop some of that.
Yeah.
This is our first course. We have a lot we're gonna be trying today. We have this right here.
That's mountain zebra tenderloin.
It's really thick.
The tenderloin was brined overnight in salt water, then rubbed down with Philip's seasoning, made of brown sugar, salt, black pepper, and coriander. Add thyme and place on a hot grill. Let the fire do the work, then serve with tequila sauce.
The first bite though, I just want the pure zebra. No sauce, because I just really want to get a sense for the zebra meat. Oh, this looks insanely juicy. Oh, let's go for it. Oh, wow. It doesn't taste like the softest meat ever, but the way you prepared it has made it tender and soft and juicy on the inside. But is zebra known for being a little on the tougher side or softer side?
I think it's just the way you prepared it.
There's a certain wild flavor. It's not gamey, but it's so flavorful. Maybe it just tastes like the plants it eats all day. Like I had the guru lamb. It's eating the guru plant. It made it some of the most sweet meat I've ever had. And this meat has a certain type of wild, hard to describe flavor. It's like zebra tastes like zebra. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's very delicious. How much was the zebra?
I think it was $1,000.
You know, I'm curious, how does the pricing work for people who come out here to hunt animals?
Monkey, baboon, even giraffe are on the hunting menu here. The most expensive of all, the Cape buffalo, one of Africa's big 5, costing a total of $10,000.
So it's all about demand and supply. It works on that basis. If it's in abundance, you'll get it obviously at a lower price. But everybody's kind of have the same kind of prices. It's made over time.
Most hunters flying into a game reserve likely spend $20,000 to $30,000 and opt for a package of up to 5 animals. But that price, that just gets you the hunt, not the animal meat itself.
So if the guy comes, he takes his trophy, the skin or the shoulder mount, whatever he takes with, but the meat normally stays the property of the farm. And then what we do with the meat most of the time, we either cook the meat, process the meat, or give it away to some of the communities.
Do you ever sell the meat?
Yes, we sell it to restaurants also. So it kind of forms part of the economy of the whole area.
This is round 1. We still have a couple more zebra dishes to try, so let's get to it.
Our next course, zebra organ stew. Liver, heart, and kidney all get chopped. In a pot, add oil, onions, and the organs. Season with salt and pepper, add white wine, and simmer it for about 3 hours. In the meantime, Philip is checking in on his final course.
Did you build the smoker?
Yes, it was actually a COVID project.
Okay, yeah, you had a little extra free time?
That's right.
What's inside?
Inside here we have the smoked mountain zebra leg that it's brined before you put it in the smoker. If you just put it in the smoker beforehand, you lose all that moist.
The tension is killing me. Let's see it.
It's already marinated in red wine overnight before placing it in the smoker for about 5 hours.
Ooh, I like the pattern of this because usually it might be like grill marks or something like that, but here we have like a beehive texture on the outside. The color is already changed. It's getting a nice bark on the outside. It looks juicy, it looks delicious. It looks like you removed, I don't know, wait, who's somebody else who's more relevant? It looks like you removed a bodybuilder's quadricep and just laid it down there. That is a fit piece of meat right there. How many more hours for this?
This is about ready.
About ready?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever eaten the organs of a zebra before?
To be honest to you, not really.
Oh, well, let's try it out. Oh, wow. You know what's funny is it smells like zebra hair. What do you think of the smell?
It's delicious, man. Gonna dig into it now.
Let's try it out. Oh, wow.
It's quite nice.
The meat is super soft. I cannot get over this taste. I like it though. It tastes exactly how a horse smells. I would say the sirloin that we had, super neutral, really delicious, succulent, not horsey. If anything, it was, you know, kind of along the lines of beef.
Yeah.
This is something completely different. But I like it because it has so much personality. It's just so different from any other food I've tried before. Oh my God, it's like I was making out with a horse. We have one more course here. This is what we just saw outside. This is the smoked leg of the zebra. Now, I don't know if I've seen anyone smoke a leg before, and usually I see people smoke stuff that has a lot more fat in it, like ribs or brisket.
What's important about the process is that with the brine, you secure the moist inside it.
Big, beautiful pink smoke ring on the outside. Ooh, juicy. It almost smells like ham. I'm impressed. It's a tough cut, right? Because very little fat, still very juicy, full of flavor. I just feel like we've had 4 vastly different experiences with the same animal, depending on which body part you chose and then how you cooked it too. Nobody would ever guess this was horse. I'm sorry, zebra, mountain horse, stripey horse. You know, coming here to this game reserve, it's like a whole new education. It's a whole new industry I knew nothing about, and that's why I wanted to come here and not just observe, but to involve myself in what you do here to understand better. But for you guys, especially you, Hendrik, what are the misconceptions that people have about game hunting like this?
From my side, as a professional hunter, my job is to take people out there and make it happen ethically. And I think people's got a misperception of trophy hunting. Of an animal on a wall. But I feel if you do it respectful towards the animal, I mean, that's my job. And I make sure I do it right, so.
Mountain zebra, one of the species in South Africa that was almost extinct.
The one that I hunted?
Yes. The last 10 years, things changed around because of our mountain zebra park areas, private owners. The numbers were up suddenly over 2,000. To the extent where it's now listed as a CITES 2. So meaning it's actually saved from extinction. So what happened is the parks can now sell them to private owners who can buy them up and then present them in the veld for ecotourism or for hunting.
Oh wow.
And this is exactly what's happening now. You shot the zebra, you had the meat, you take the skin with, and it's a whole new economy that we can now go buy new mountain zebra in from the money we get from you, basically.
And it's sustainable.
It is sustainable.
I think what you're doing here is an argument for the privatization of animal conservation. where oftentimes, I don't know, even in my country, those things which have been privatized seem to function a lot better than those that fall under a government program. And here, you two have a lot of incentive to make sure the animals procreate, repopulate, and live good, strong, healthy lives. Gentlemen, thank you so much. I really appreciate this.
Thanks, Sonny.
Best Ever Food Review Show is a small team of independent creators, and everything we do here works because of you guys. Click the link in our description to join our Patreon and receive exclusive benefits. A peace.
All right, gentlemen, I have come back successful. It was a victorious
Yeah.
mission. Did you think I could do it this morning?
First, I had my doubts, but then you proved me wrong.
Thank you so much. Oh, you sound like my parents. Except for the last part. What I have heard is that underneath here, there is a surprise from the zebra.
Correct.
And I'm gonna reveal it in a moment, and whatever is under here, I'm supposed to eat.
That's right.
Greg.
I will eat whatever is under there.
Oh.
They're still the same size.
They didn't cook down much, did they?
I was expecting deep fried.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We share the big one?
Sure, show.
All right. 3, 2, 1, cheers.
Wow. That's real tough, bro. Oh, I just realized that's semen. Oh. I can't eat it.
It's too hard.
You gotta swallow it. That's why I said.
You're still chewing.
Well,
Gee.
You're doing it. I don't want to do it. Here you go. That's all yours. I couldn't do it.
You can't do it? Mine was twice the size of yours.
I don't.
Guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you had an open mind as you watched and learned about a new industry, something completely different from what I've ever experienced. That is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. A peace. I thought about hunting a giraffe, but that is just too much. It would be too sad. I like giraffes. But maybe a tortoise.